Alright, I got a trip. I charged for about 40 minutes. Got up to 83%. Let's go pick up this passenger, see if they're willing to give us a reaction. So, let me lower the speed of this stupid automatic head or windshield wiper. Alright, let's activate this self-drive. Alright, there we go. Exiting Topgolf. Poor weather detected, so it says it may be degraded. But it's not as bad of weather as it was when I was on my way over here. So left turn. There we go. There's a little nag. Let's go to full screen here. Just use my phone's GPS to check the GPS and everything, but looks like it's correct. All right, we need to get over to the right. Alright, good job, good job. Got a right turn coming up. We are about 10 minutes away from this pickup. It is a $2.37 per mile trip, so stay profitable. And I am on Lux only, so the surge map is pretty heated right now, which indicates to me that I can do Lux only. Now, if I had the Model Y, I could do Lux and Lux Black, at least for the time being, because I hear that Lux is going away. That sucks. Alright, there we go. Good job. I mean, it is a through lane, so we don't necessarily need to check that blind spot, but you never know how people are driving, so maintaining a little caution, especially in this weather, is definitely tolerated, for me at least. It's oh, this car doesn't have rear seat warmers. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to turn the heat up a little bit. So far, no interventions. I didn't accelerate on any of those turns. I didn't take over. No disengagements. Alright, about a mile and we're going to turn right. It's not going to let that person in. Oh. I I had to disengage because another driver wanted to turn into me. It didn't acknowledge that person's turn signal. And that person did not care that I don't know what people think. Like, I know it's courteous to let them in, but like, you can't just assume somebody sees you wanting to lane change. You have to yield the right of way to the person's right of way. Crazy. So, one disengagement. Let's splash. Whee! Gonna switch lanes there, Tesla? Wow, that was awkward. Alright, we got the green light, Tesla. Come on. I did engage the accelerator there because we were turning right on green. So... And then for some reason it wide turned. Our next turn is a right turn, so this is not great positioning, and we didn't have to come over to this lane. So I don't know why we're in this lane, but we're here. Now, picking up speed from the stoplight is a lot better on full self-drive beta than regular full self-drive. At least from my perspective, full self-drive without the beta is super slow accelerating off of a green light. So we still got a little less than 2 miles to go for the right turn, so we don't quite have to get over yet. So it slowed down for that speed limit change. I don't like really hanging out in this lane, so I'm gonna make a decision to get out of the left lane in case people want to pass. And that may be on me for selecting minimal lane changes. Looks like Uber's trying to get me to log into their app. This is trip 1 of 10 that I need for the day. I do have a streak zone that started now that it's 3, but I want to be able to use the area filter, and I only have 2 of those. I have one that starts at 3 and ends at 4, and then one that starts at 5:15 and ends at 6:15. So I will activate area filter after I accept a trip for the 3 streak bonus closer to 4 o'clock, so that I can try to use that same area filter for 2 different streaks. And the reason why I want to use the area filter is to keep the trips short and sweet, and less miles traveled means less charge needed. In addition to that, I don't want to end up going to places I don't desire to go to. If I use the area filter in the area that I like to drive in, then there's not really much that is undesirable for me. I mean, there's some spots that I don't like, but it's not the reason why I don't like to go to like downtown or the airport. Like downtown and the airport are less than $2 per mile. But in addition to that, the traffic is crazy. So dollars per hour go down as well. So stopping at the yellow. We got to turn right coming up here. It's planning that right turn, so. That was interesting. Just change that lane in the middle of the intersection, I guess. But this is our turn here. Then I'm gonna confirm this customer's information and see what they kind of would like out of this experience, if they want to interact or not. So far so good, almost there. See how it navigates through a patio home style parking lot, I guess. Alright, so it's going, I'm gonna take over because it's going the opposite direction Lyft is telling me to go, so we'll go Lyft's way just to keep potentially on the right side where she can just get in without having to cross behind or in front of me. Having a little bit of a connectivity issue there. Keep an eye out for this person. Looks like it's a guy. There you go. Yes. How are you? Doing well.
Enjoying the rain.
Oh yeah, you know it. All right. Let's get rolling here. How's your day going?
Pretty good. Headed to work.
Okay.
Just starting.
Yeah, same here. You're my first trip of the day.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets busy. Should be.
Yeah, it's busy out there. I just, my Model Y needs tires because the storm yesterday knocked up some, like, debris or something.
Was it like hail on yesterday?
Yeah, the hail, but, oh, let's let this person go. Sorry about that. Tesla gets a little crazy when it's driving sometimes. But the rain and the hail, I think... All right. It got confused there. The rain and the hail, I think, picked up some, like, nails and screws or stuff that are, like, in the shoulders of the roads. And usually I can have that tire repaired, but it hit the sidewall, I guess. So, yeah. Oh, pick up. There we go. Have you ever had a Tesla drive?
Nah.
Right now, the car's doing the driving for me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's why it's like doing some weird things there, trying to exit your neighborhood. Yeah, so we'll go full screen here. Yeah, I'm going to try not to do any interventions other than make the little blue flashy thing go away by touching the wheel. Or if, like, the weather kind of makes something look a little dangerous. But I drove all the way over here to pick you up, and only problem I had was it was turning really slow right on a green light. So I was like, let me give you a little bit of a nudge there.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. You had Tesla for a long time?
Yeah, so I've been driving in a Tesla since 2021. Yeah, so I had to get started late today because of that tire. I had to switch everything over from the Model Y to the Model 3. My wife drives this, and I drive the Model Y.
Okay.
So there's this turn. Does it feel like a person driving?
Not really.
It feels like a robot driving? Yeah, definitely. What are you doing, Tesla? There we go. All right. It's being a little aggressive, I guess.
It drives on its own on the freeway too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. And it's acknowledging this light. It's going to pull out here just to be ready to turn left. All right, let's go, Tesla. There we go. I gave it a little accelerator because I was like, if we're gonna go out, we need to go.
Yeah, that's cool. That's sick.
Yeah.
So notices the lights and all that. Huh?
Yeah. It's doing all the lane changes. It says change lane to follow route. So it tells you why it's doing what it's doing, I guess.
Elon Musk did it, huh?
Yeah. So I just changed the windshield wipers to automatic. When I was sitting waiting for you, it just kept on going super fast. I was like, slow down. That's one thing. I'm like, I had a BMW before this, and it does a lot better at regulating the automatic windshield wiper, so it's not annoyingly fast all the time. And then that blue thing is like telling me to prove that I'm touching the wheel, I guess. So did you have to deal with all of that weather yesterday at work, or were you off, or?
Sadly.
Did it make it tough? Because it was about this time when it was like in the peak of it. Did you have to go to work at the same time as you did today? Did it make it hard finding a ride?
At first, yeah.
Yeah. So I had to stop going to a person because then like the sky got super green looking, and I was like,
yeah, I saw that too.
that
was crazy.
And it kept on saying tornado warning in your area, seek shelter. So I was like, all right. I ended up going to a store and parking, and then bam, the Model Y also took a beating with the hail. Yeah, I had to cancel a trip though. I was on the way to pick up a lady, and I was like, I'm not gonna drive through a tornado. You request a different time.
Yeah, I got the same message. That might have been why too.
Not all of the places were as bad as the other places, but yeah. Come on, Tesla. There we go. Yeah, there typically isn't, and there didn't end up being one yesterday either, but it was dang near close.
Yeah, I saw the skies were burning. I was like, what the hell? I was like,
yeah.
I've seen that shit before.
That's what when I lived, because I lived in Ohio and in South Carolina, and they both have tornadoes. And when I saw the sky turn to that color, I was like, maybe I should take this warning seriously now. And then after that, then the little hail came, and then the big hail just dumped all over everything.
It sucks because it's ice.
Yeah. But at least nothing was destroyed by a tornado, just a bunch of cars and roofs probably.
Yeah, that's good. That's better than a tornado.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is my wife, she had just left with my daughter, my oldest daughter, so she has voice lessons at around that time, and then so my other teenager was with the little kids at home, and neither of us were home, and they were like, what do we do? I was like, well, most likely there's no tornado happening, but if it makes you feel better, like where you need to be is downstairs in the basement. So they were stuck down there, and I had them on FaceTime, so.
At least they were being cautious.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the thing that was freaking them out the most is their phone kept on alerting every 5 minutes. It's like, maybe I should turn off their emergency weather alerts off of at least one of the phones, so that it's not two phones blaring craziness. All right, Tesla, we've got about 1.5 miles. Are you gonna get over? So where are you from?
Originally California.
Okay. How long you been in Colorado?
3 years now.
Okay. How you like it?
It's nice.
Yeah.
I originally came out here just to visit.
Okay.
And flew back to get my car and decided to stay.
Nice. So obviously you like it then.
Yeah.
Were you visiting in the Parker area or?
Lakewood.
Lakewood, okay. How'd you land in Parker?
I used to work for this Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
And he transferred me to Arvada. And I just went every location they had.
Okay.
They just opened this one up. It's like, we got like 4 months old.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, just transferred over here.
Nice. Maybe I don't know, what is the restaurant called?
That's my premise.
Okay, yeah, maybe my wife and I will have to come and try it.
Yeah, it's pretty good Mexican food places.
Yeah, well, it's probably different than the California Mexican food, right? Because in Colorado, we're more like on the like the Midwestern style.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's got like green chili and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like the Native Americans that were in this area. Yeah. It's influenced by that culture. Yeah. So there's a lot of like the chili, and like we do more of the like just different, like, so the mix, like the flour tortillas, but in the native culture it was a lot of corn, yeah. So they mixed the two together. So like a lot of places I've never seen except for in Colorado or Arizona and New Mexico is like the sopapillas of,
sopapillas, never heard of those either until I got up here.
Yeah, and it's like everybody thinks of sopapillas as like the dessert that people bring out, but like at Taco Bell tries to do it with, I think, either like the gordita or something like that, or it's like that flour fried tortilla, you know. But we stuff them with meat and chili. I don't know if your restaurant does, but there's some out here.
They got one that's called like sopapilla relleno.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like put like meat.
Yeah.
You choose your choice of meat.
But then like
smothered with green chili.
Yeah. That's like a variation of like what they call the Navajo taco, which is like the sopapilla tortilla is on the bottom, kind of like a tostada, and then the toppings, and then it's smothered. Okay. Yeah. I guess putting the alright, there we go. It waits till the last minute apparently. But it I guess keeps it a little bit more wrapped in a tortilla if it's stuffed versus topped. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come down here with my wife and try it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really good.
So you must is it the one owner that keeps opening different locations, or?
Yeah, so it's like a family-owned restaurant.
Got it. He must like you a lot to move you around to his new restaurants.
Yeah, it's a good family.
Yeah.
I got along with them.
Where is his original location?
Arvada is on 66 in Wadsworth.
Okay.
Yeah. That one is the only location that has a drive-thru too.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty crazy down there.
Yeah.
Especially in this weather, you know, people don't want to get out, so they just come.
I know. I usually do DoorDash for like the big dinner orders and stuff, but I'm just doing Lyft today. I'm not messing around with getting soaked for. I mean, you can make good money, but it's just I don't like being all soaked. Yeah, I'll do some DoorDash tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be good.
Yeah.
Nice and sunny.
All right, are we gonna drive slow, Tesla? All right, there we go. So how would you rate the experience of the Tesla's decision making? It made some choices that I wouldn't have made.
Yeah, I mean, for it being a car, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's making all of its choices on the fly. Like, it's never driven this route before, so it doesn't know anything ahead of time. Like, I would stage over to get into the lanes a lot sooner, I think, personally. Alright, we're almost there. I think once I get to like the parking lot spot, I have to take over because it doesn't really know how to handle that. Do you want to be in the back or the front or right here? Okay. Yeah, I'll come visit you. What do you do? Are you like in this kitchen, a server? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, man.
So I'll just come visit you and ask for you.
Ask for Justin, yeah.
Justin? All right.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah, that's the right. That's the right door.
Oh, it is?
Yep. Yep.
Damn.
All right.
Thank you, bro.
Have a good one. Thanks.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it. Whoops. There we go. All right. Well, that was a good ride there. He's pretty easygoing, so I'm assuming Carmen must be either girlfriend or wife or mom or yeah, we're not gonna do that. What are you thinking, we're crazy? All right, got it. So we got a streak bonus to work on. All right, yeah, let's accept that one. Gets us back towards an area that I don't mind being in.